Well, I've got my fall garden in. I've got peas coming up, radishes, beets, spinach. It's a beautiful morning here in Rainbow. Still have a massive amount of those pear tomato plants. Got the deck built over the patio cover built over the deck. Have a beautiful view this morning. A lot of fog in the canyon. It's going to be cooler now. This is September 26th, I believe. I'll take you around and show you what happened to the avocado trees. When Labor Day weekend, we had 3 days of 112-degree temperature, which is not really good for avocado trees. Well, the avocado trees will have to be cut way back again today. Took them 3 years to recover, and as you can see, that 112 weather just decimated them. The only one that it didn't seem to bother. Sorry for my spinning around so quickly. This one isn't too bad. Do a little trimming on it and it should be fine. This one, strangely enough, didn't get burnt at all. I don't know why, but this little guy down here is having a real struggle, so I'll really have to cut it back. It just looks so sad. And the macadamia nut tree, it's still doing well. It didn't get too burnt. The tips of the leaves are burnt, but the nuts are still hanging in there. And when they get ripe, they will fall off of the tree. And it's pretty loaded for its very first season. Very anxious to have fresh macadamia nuts. On the other side of the driveway is the jalapeno pepper plant, which the peppers that were on it during Labor Day when we had the hot weather, they really got burnt. So I picked them all off and it's recovered quite well. There's quite a bit of fruit on it. I'm going to a crop exchange today, so I will pick them and take them and hopefully bring home some nice tomatoes. The lemon tree didn't get burnt at all. The oranges and the lemons, they don't mind this hot weather. So the lemon tree is loaded this year. Got lots, and these are Meyer lemons. Very, very delicious lemons to put in your ice water, iced tea. My husband even eats them by themselves. So we will move up to the upper garden. Granny Smith apple tree got a little burnt, but not too bad. It's full of blooms. The apples are usually ripe in October. There's a couple on there. But we have a lot of blooms. Not sure why it's blooming this time of year. This avocado tree didn't get too burnt, so I'm happy about that. And this one is the name escapes me right now. It's a guava. It's a pineapple guava, and it got burnt really bad, so I don't know if it's going to be able to recover. And this, my largest avocado tree. The light's not good. Got burnt really bad, so we'll do a lot of cutting on it today. This is the tangerine tree and the grapefruit tree. Didn't mind the hot weather at all. Grapefruit tree's loaded. Tangerine tree has not bloomed as of yet. Have a little lime tree down here that it didn't get affected by the hot weather. And my little dwarf peach tree, it didn't mind the hot weather at all. And of course the peaches get ripe in June and they're wonderful. It's loaded every year. Hasn't lost its leaves yet. Be losing its leaves soon. And up here I have pomegranates. They really don't like the hot weather. This side doesn't look too bad, but the other side, I lost quite a few. You can see these ones are burnt really bad, so the fruit on them won't be any good. And this one has half and half. Up there, some really bad burnt ones. On the inside, not too bad, but this whole branch will have to be removed with the fruit. The fruit won't be any good. And on the other side of the driveway, sorry about the speed, the morning glory is doing well. Giant sunflowers are all gone. Some little tiny pretty sunflowers that I don't know what they are. And remember last time I told you I didn't remember planting corn here. Well, this is not corn. This is bird seed. It grew, and hopefully the birds will eat it and stay away from my other fruits. Just want to move on down here to the end of the driveway and show you these pretty little sunflowers. They're very pretty. Very tiny, but they're very pretty. This morning glory is really happy. It climbed up the light pole, and it has pink and purple. I'm really enjoying it. And we had some beautiful chocolate sunflowers here. They're all done. The gourds are pretty much all done. But I do have my fall winter garden in. The peas are about 6 to 8 inches tall now. They've come up nicely. And we have radishes, beets, spinach, green beans. So, I believe that's cauliflower or broccoli. I'm not real good about labeling stuff. And there's a little kitty who's decided to come and live with us. She's been here about 3 weeks. Don't know where she came from, but she's really happy living here. I've already made green salsa with my tomatillas. They did quite well. I also was able to harvest a little okra here. I had also planted okra on the driveway, but the rabbit ate everything. Carrots in here are doing well. This little jalapeno plant is new this year, and it's not the happiest plant. Might transplant it down to where the other two are, because they are very happy. You see what the heat did? The heat just burns them and pretty much ruins them. On the other side of my cabbage, which has been growing all summer, I don't know if we'll ever get cabbage, is a very prolific cucumber plant. Made 2 batches of pickles, and I know there's cucumbers down in there. Let's see if we can find them. There's one. I'll be picking that today. Well, I can't find it on the camera. There it is. There it is. There's one. I know, and there's a little tiny one right there. I think there's about 3 ready to pick today. There's another one. But they're really good, and this plant has gone bananas. It's very, very happy in this location. This is my black crim tomato plant. It's struggling. There's 2 tomatoes there. I picked one yesterday, and this basil that's just gone nuts. Oh, and we have a second, actually this would be a 3rd crop of cantaloupes. There's the cantaloupe. Thought there were like 3 on here, but yesterday I checked and 2 just dried up on me. So we're going to have another cantaloupe. The watermelon did not do well. Before we go to the watermelon, let's look at this. This is what's left of my pear tomato plant. And they are enormous. Biggest pear tomatoes I've ever seen. So I cut the ones down in that bed over there and got rid of them. So if we can squeeze through here, we'll go around to where the watermelon. I grew, I believe they're called Sweet Baby. And I will not grow them again because they were loaded with seeds. There's 2 left. I've already picked 2. There's one, and then there's one way down there. They were so full of seeds. There was so little fruit inside there. I definitely will not plant them again. Did not like them at all. And we have, I missed this as we strolled around. Nice peppers inside here, and a lot of fungus on this. Down there is yellow crookneck squash. I'm going to have to cut that all out of there. And then we have it's called a rainbow. There's it is. A rainbow pepper plant. But so far they've only been yellow. And I have another, this is a cherry tomato plant that came up volunteer. I had it in a bucket for a while. Then I brought it over here and it seems fairly happy. So that's Geri's garden for today. Actually, we could probably go over to the flower garden, which the roses, one of the roses got burnt so bad that I trimmed it way back, and it actually has some new leaves. So it'll come back. I've had that rose bush for years, so it will come back. And the chrysanthemums got a little burnt, and all I need to do is trim them back. But the zinnias are doing okay. The rest of these aren't doing too bad, but it's the end of the season, so we should be doing just winter gardening, pulling, and the marigolds. Always plant marigolds. Supposed to keep the bugs away. Don't know if that's true or not. So this is Geri signing off from Rainbow. I know it's a very short tour today, but I've enjoyed talking to you. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.